let's talk about the 1/4 Hatsune Miku bunny figure being released by Freeing. I have some mixed opinions about this figure, but we'll get into more detail on that soon. But now let's talk about what I do like. I am honestly obsessed with the way that her hair is flowing over her arm. I think it looks amazing, and it looks like there's some pretty good shading going on. One thing that I am surprised that I like is the outfit. Reasoning for that is that a lot of the Freeing bunnies have like a very basic outfit, but this one actually has personality. I love the asymmetrical look of it. I know a lot of people don't like asymmetrical stuff, but I think this really suits this design. I'm also obsessed with those thigh-high boots. I want a pair. Honestly, the only thing that I am not obsessed with about this figure is going to be her eyes. I feel like her eyes look really washed out, and I feel like they could have been so much more vibrant, and I feel like it would have really tied this figure together even more.
Okay, I'm just gonna get one, alright? It's just one, alright? How bad could one be? It's not that expensive, it's not, well, I mean, I have to get it a friend, right? I mean, who's he gonna talk to? He's gonna get bored. And you know, what if they get sick of each other? You know, they need a third guy. And honestly, I have 3. I might as well get the whole set, you know? I mean, like, why not? I mean, just complete it. I mean, and you know, they released a few more. You might as well. And you know, honestly, it's money's not a problem for me. I can afford it. I mean, and it's not an addiction. It's a hobby. Well, yeah, I'm wanted in 13 states for credit card debt, but that means that there's 37 states that still love me. So
Miku is officially 16 now, so let's take a look at a figure that was released for her birthday. In this amazing figure, we see Miku wearing what looks to be her default outfit, but with a lot more frills and elegance added to it. And of course, how could we ignore those massive wings that are attached to her, made out of what looks like instruments? As you can see, it looks like there's a massive guitar in there, piano keys, music sheets, and just a whole bunch of music related things, and it looks amazing. I am so hyped to see what this is going to look like when it's coloured, and also there is a Nendoroid releasing alongside. If you guys like Hatsune Miku, I really recommend following me because I am absolutely obsessed with her.
Have you ever wanted your own design to become an official licensed Miku figure? This is Yuzu Miku, a design I created for Sega's Bitter Patissier Miku contest. If you're anything like me and obsessed with the thousands of different Miku modules and outfits, something like this is probably a dream come true for you. Every so often, Sega's prize figure division holds contests alongside Piapro, where you can design a Miku around a theme, and the selected art becomes an official figure. I've entered a few of these contests, and while I've come close a few times, I've never won. But joining and meeting other fan artists is so fun, plus having a clean character design is always great for a portfolio. I really took a risk with this design and went with a Yuzu theme as a play on the bitter part of their prompt. Clearly their team wanted something more chocolate-based, as a lot of the entries went that direction, and this was the ultimate chosen design. I think it came out super cute. But I'm still really happy with my end result, and I'm glad my Miku stood out from the rest of the entries. If you're at all interested in entering these contests in the future, I highly recommend checking out piapro.jp and Miku's Japanese social media accounts. They're usually posted there randomly throughout the year. As a working artist, I think it's worth mentioning that many of these contests offer no monetary compensation. Most of the time the prize is fan goods or just exposure, and while I usually don't condone work for exposure, I draw Miku a lot already, so I know what I'm getting into when I do these. I recognize that Piapro is a large enough company where they could be offering more, but things like this are mostly just fun for me. Your mileage may vary. This year, my goal is to have one of my Miku designs win. My dedication to the Teal Queen is unrelenting, and while the world may be hers, I can feel myself getting closer to being a little part of her universe with each entry.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Let's party!
インターネットエンジェルという現象は仮定された遊戯交流伝統の可愛い虹色の証明です。V。あらゆる透明なアカウントの複合体。このクソ神クソクシクシの現
about it a lot, and honestly, I just feel like my main purpose in life is just to do girly shit like eating boba, you know, frolicking around, not having any thoughts. Like, why can't I just do that?
It's just one serving? And they're charging almost 3,000 yen for it? That's obscene. Who would spend that much money on a coffee jelly? I would. What was I thinking? Not to mention it's only 55 grams.
Okay, I'm just gonna get one, all right? It's just one, all right? How bad could one be? It's not that expensive. It's not, well, I mean, I have to get it a friend, right? I mean, who's he gonna talk to? He's gonna get bored. And you know, what if they get sick of each other? You know, they need a third guy. And honestly, I have 3. I might as well get the whole set, you know? I mean, like, why not? I mean, just complete it. I mean, and you know, they released a few more. You might as well. And you know, honestly, it's money's not a problem for me. I can afford it. I mean, and it's not an addiction. It's a hobby. Well, yeah, I'm wanted in 13 states for credit card debt, but that means that there's 37 states that still love me.
They don't deserve you. You should be with a real girl.
Who are you? I am from ancient Greece.
Good for me, I've been waiting forever to do this one. This is a 15th anniversary, so I think it's key, I don't know, version. See it wrote very, right there. I bought her for $30 at a local gaming shop. It's kind of like a GameStop, but it's local. Yeah, I could have gotten her for less on Amazon, but I don't know. Oops. This is like one of my favorite figures because she's just so beautiful. Her face is the favorite of all my figures. It's just so simple and pretty. I love her crown, like the color of the hair and the little translucent parts. I'm not a big fan of the hairstyle, like the buns and all that. I love like the little blue details, shiny things. And the skirt, because she has this and then an underskirt. Because it's like a clear thing and it has like a little design on it. And she has wings. I always forget about those. One thing about her is though she stands on her base like very weirdly. It's not happening now for some reason, or maybe it's just not as noticeable from this side, but she leans. I guess it's just not happening right now since I did take her off her stand and readjust it, but she leans. Also, her pigtails come out, like, super easily. I mean, that's the way for a lot of figures, but hers will just come out with, like, a simple tap or something. I do want the other 2, figures like this really bad. They have 2 different versions. I only have this one, though. So that's her.
ごめんね、ごめんね、正しきっとダメな子だから許して、許して、かわいそうな私をごめんね、さようならパパから見てみるまま無理をごめんね、許
Got a new figure.
ミクハツネミクミクミクミクミクミクハツネミクミクハツネミク
She's so cute.